Go ahead, dear.
Hey guys, we're here again. I just wanted to do a video to follow on our last video talking about clients wanting things for free. And, staying to the contract, what states in the contract, to follow the contract, but yet they still think that they deserve additional services. We just ran into an issue with a client, and it's been kind of an ongoing issue where we've actually been giving advice. We've been giving free advice to him. We gave him upgraded plugins. We gave him well above what he paid for. Probably twice as much as what he paid for, at least, on just services alone, not to include her free advice that she was giving on and on. Well, we get some blowback about SEO, which is not part of your basic website design. SEO is an additional piece. There are entire companies that do SEO, which is search engine optimization.
For $600 a month, it's not cheap.
Yeah, I mean, they played this very low rate, and there's why wasn't the SEO done? And I sent a report, and it was a very lengthy report. Well, we got blowback. Oh my God, the website sucks because all these things don't work, and it's their design problem. It's like, no, there's nothing to do with design on the SEO report. This is all stuff that you did not pay for, that we gave you the option to pay for, and you decided you didn't want to do it. So it's not our fault. It's like, let me give you an analogy. So say you go and get your car tuned up. We give you, the place gives you the option of, hey, we will replace your distributor cap, we'll replace your wires to your spark plugs. No, I don't need that. So they replace your spark plugs. They give you a basic tune-up. Car runs fine for a little while. Then they come back later and say, hey, car's not running right. You didn't replace the wires. The distributor cap went bad. So you need to fix it. It's the same exact analogy. You didn't pay for us to do that. So we did not do it. We did what you paid for. So, it's very infuriating because this same customer has been getting with Shauna for several months. I finally took it on about a few days ago, and he kind of actually paid for some work to be done. Well, I do 90% of the work, and we get a cancellation of the credit card. Because I guess he wasn't happy with my response on why we didn't do the things for him for free that he was complaining about. It's just maddening. I understand people don't understand all the website parts and things. I know there's, building the website, there's the design, there's the SEO portion of it, which is search engine optimization. Getting people, Google to find your site, people to find your site. There's also content creation. All those are different separate things. And all those can be bundled into a package that we can do for you, but if you don't pay for them, we're not going to do it for you. And we do more work than usually is actually paid for. We give you a lot more. So we ended up actually just taking away the free stuff that we had given, that we had actually paid for.
I went in and I pulled up the contract and I said, look, dude, this is what you paid for. You paid for a website. Paid for a website for $599. You did not pay for social media. You did not pay for website maintenance. You did not pay for coaching. You did not pay for additional advice. But yet you're expecting these things for free and maligning me for it because I'm not giving to you? Oh no. Shauna will give it, then Shauna will take it away. So I went into his site and I removed the auto blogger software that cost me $200 that I didn't charge him for. I removed the upgraded plugins that cost $100 to $200 per plugin that I didn't charge him for because I'm not going to get treated this way, and neither is he.
Yeah. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, coming back to this, I don't understand. They didn't do a maintenance contract, but yet they want us to do maintenance. You did not do a maintenance. We gave you what we want. A website that works, that runs properly, that looks great. And at that point, if you haven't given us anything else as far as additional payment, we're done. Now, if there's something that happens that is wrong, that is broken, that we did do, we will go back and fix it. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. But you can't come to us later and say, well, you didn't do all these things. Well, we gave you the option to pay for them, and you didn't. So how is that our fault? So, we basically had to cut ties with this customer. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean,
no, I said
well, I mean, it's unfortunate that people don't understand, and we try to do the best we can to explain to them the different factors. We even put it in our invoice and price it out that way, that these are additional costs. These are not things that we do. We build you the site. We do not go out and write your content for you.
No, we will, but that's an additional fee.
Yeah.
Anything else that you're billing outside of the scope of your contract, which is for this client at that point in time, it has gone up now, but this client paid $599 for a website. You're not going to get $599 for a website that looks as good as that one did, with all the upgraded plugins, and get advice in SEO for $599. Unless you...
Social media.
I mean, it's unheard of. But yet, I've got his guy who's like this business consultant saying that we're supposed to do this shit for free. Oh, and remove the online scheduling plugins because the guy's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. He's a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to sit here and be verbally abused by some asshole who can't read an SEO report.
He's 1980 marketing guy. Doesn't understand social media. Doesn't understand the power of social media. Doesn't understand that 70% of people online use an app. He's like, oh no, we can't schedule online postings. We can't online scheduling. That's dumb. I've got to hold his hand and talk to him to schedule. No. We're in the 21st century now. We don't have time.
Doctors' offices let you schedule online, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I scheduled the cat's neutering appointment online, for crying out loud.
Yeah. He actually made us take that off the site.
He's an idiot.
So, we've been getting pushed back this entire time. We've done everything. We bend over backwards for customers. We do bend over backwards for our clients. We do. I have no problem answering questions. I have no problem. Hey, I'm having trouble with this. Can you answer a question? Not a problem. But we're not going to give you an entire strategy and put together an entire strategy of where to go next for free.
Oh, I'll give you a strategy on where to go next for free. And you ain't gonna like it.
But that's what he wanted. He wanted us to give us, show me exactly how to do it. Okay, well, here's some videos. Here's some things. There's stuff was out there that he could have we created a video of his entire website.
Nobody does what we do.
Plugins.
Nobody.
All the plugins, everything we install, how everything works. A freaking video to show everything, things. Nobody does this. We went to Collision. They said, hey, nobody does this. This.
And they were like, that's incredible because nobody does it.
And that was an added thing we did for free. But, again, I think my site's jacked up because the SEO's not done. Well, your site is not jacked up. Your site works perfectly. It operates perfectly. It runs perfectly. But no. You're not getting any SEO because you didn't pay for it and we did not do it. We did a few things for SEO, but we did the very, very basic things.
What you paid for.
Yeah, like making sure your name is on the front page, making sure your keywords are being used in the front page. Those are very basic SEO things that we do give. We actually do install a plugin so that later on, if you need to do SEO or anybody wants to do SEO, they can go and, look, here's the things that I need to do. Here are the things that I'm missing. That was done. But we're not going to go in and do an entire SEO campaign for you.
Nobody will.
No. It's not going to happen.
Nobody's going to go in and do your social media and give you strategies and do your SEO and do this and that and the other for free. Nobody's even going to go in and touch your website to update things that you want updated that were not included in an original contract without them being paid to do that.
It's interesting.
That's not a concept that should be out of this world for anybody.
There's things that we do. If you go to WordPress.com, they charge $49 to install WordPress. They charge to create your domain name. They charge to put your sitemaps up. They charge for all these things we don't even charge for. We will go build a site for you. Go take that site, put it on your site, back up your existing site, which I'm changing now because I'm tired of this, because these are extra things that we do that we shouldn't be doing. We need to be charging for all those things. If we're going to go and worry about getting into your hosting things, backing up your site, moving everything over from wherever we created it, put it on, make sure it works, get with customer support if something goes wrong. No. That we're paid to build a website. If you pay us to build it on your site, fine. But if we got to import it over, that takes quite a bit of time. It's not easy. So that's something we're going to have to either roll into our charge or put an extra charge for. Because we get so many things that are free and that are time consuming that, it's just maddening. It's just maddening. And unfortunately, we've been too nice, and Shauna's been too nice, so I'm taking that role over. I think I've mentioned this before, where it's not a question of being nice, it's a question of running a business properly. We sign a contract with you. Here are the things that we outline. These are the things we will do for you. And that's where we have to stop. Because, unfortunately, when we get into the, hey, we'll do this and help you with this, here comes the next question, and the next question, and the next question. And again, don't mind helping people, but we are not in the business to keep adding and doing things for free on your site. We can't operate a business that way. You can't operate a business that way if you're running any kind of business. If they like I said, again, like if you're a mechanic, you can't say, oh, well, now I'm having this. Will you fix this for me? Because my car won't run. Well, it's a totally different issue why your car won't run from the first one, but you want me to fix it now.
Well, and I mean, it's even like attorneys, okay? So yeah, you get a free 30-minute consultation. Guess what? We do the same thing. But after that, it costs money. And I even I felt like a jerk because I'm sitting there and I'm putting only one free consultation per customer because people were getting mad at me. That they were going, oh, well, I want another free consultation. You've already had 3. That's enough. You need to pay for whatever it is you do after that.
Hire attorneys, they bill you for everything they do all the time.
If you think about it, you're not being fair to us with that expectation because it's like if I were to sit there and do 3 free, consultations per person that I talk to every day, I'd be doing nothing but free consultations every single day and making 0 money.
And unfortunately, we ran into that issue when we first started. And I think 75% of our time were on consultations that went nowhere. Give me an hour consult. She was doing these consults, and I said, you gotta stop doing that. That's not something we do. We need serious customers if we're going to give these consultations, not just somebody who, I might want to build a website, and, that's not what we need to do. We need a serious customer that says, hey, I need a site. We have no problem doing the consultations. We don't. In fact, we enjoy them, because we will go and tell you, well, here are the things that you can do. Here are the things we can do for you. Here are the services that we can offer. And I think that, for most people, it works great. But, wanting things all the time, extras, sorry. We have to put our foot down. I mean, we can't do this anymore. I'm putting my foot down, and I think Shauna is finally going to put her foot down.
I put my foot down in a big way today.
So,
big hairy foot went down.
Yeah. So, anyway, we kind of want to talk about this on the rant. I mean, if you're going to get a website built by whoever, make sure you understand what you're getting. For $599, you're not going to get the $5,000 looking website with all the bells and whistles.
And the other thing you guys need to, I try to be as transparent as humanly possible because when I give you a quote, I give you a separate email. Here's how we work, step 1 through 10. This is exactly what you get. And then if you want something after that, you get web maintenance plan or this or that. Once your website is done, I'll send you a list of recommendations that you have to pay for in order to take advantage of. But it's not an ongoing service once you pay for this and you're not signing a maintenance contract or you're not signing this other stuff. We as a company cannot operate like that. We've been operating in the red all day long if we were to do that. And we're not willing to do that. So when I have somebody who's aligning or maligning us for work that we didn't do because we weren't paid to do it, you can bet my big hairy foot is going to go somewhere. And it went there. And it went there in a big way.
Yeah. So, just wanted to send this out, kind of what was fresh on our mind about, just be cognizant of what you're paying for, what you're buying. Understand, what the limitations of whatever contract you sign and whatever invoice is done. I mean, it's not, when you build a website, it's not an ongoing process.
Well, it is an ongoing process, but you have to pay
Well, yes, you have to pay.
to upgrade it. So yeah, you've got like, here's your latest version of the website. Now websites can always be improved. Always.
Always.
There's no real stopping point. I mean, you can't really say, okay, my website is done. No, it's just this latest iteration that's done. There's always ways that it can be improved and grown and, changed. But when you're paying for a service, for a website that's giving you details A to F, you can't expect A to Z. That's not a fair expectation.
It's not. And so, I mean, and unfortunately we run into this a lot. And I'm not sure why in this industry we run into this so much.
I have an idea.
I don't know. What is your idea? Why do you think we run into this so much in this
industry? Because people are stupid.
Well,
no one freaking reads.
Well, but I mean, maybe they run into hey, I bought Microsoft, so Microsoft's going to give me free support forever. Well, no, we're not Microsoft, and you don't get free support with everything. We build what we say we're going to build, and then that's it. Because we don't make WordPress, which we work with. We don't make this software. It's not our software. What we do is we'll put it together, do the graphics, do all the things, make it work. If something happens with your hosting site, per se, and they have an issue, we don't go in and fix something that your host site did.
That's not our fault.
Or you went in and changed something and you broke it.
Also not our fault.
We don't go back in and fix it for free because we gave you a working operational site. And one thing that I do is I always have the sites backed up on my test server. So I know exactly what I gave you and exactly the state it was presented. So if you messed with it or changed it, I know. It's very simple because, no, this is exactly what I copied over. And this is exactly what was presented to you and given to you because this is an exact copy of what we give out to a person. Exactly. So, it can be maddening. And that's why we've even thought about getting out of the website business altogether. People keep coming to us for a website help, and I think because we give a good product, and they see our product is good. But we're going to continue to do what we can. But I think we're going to have to be more selective with our customers, more selective with the types of sites that we do, definitely. And I don't know how to make it more black and white to let them understand the service they're getting. I don't know.
I don't think it's us because the higher caliber of customers that we're dealing with, who have the larger businesses, they understand. They get it. There's really no explaining to them. They're already on it. Okay, so this is what you do. This is what this company does. We don't have to explain it to them.
Yeah, like we met with a customer the other day. No, my social media is okay, so I don't need social media right now. So I'm fine. Because I do my social media. I mean, he understood that. He understand that, hey, I need to have a website that runs in 2 seconds because if I don't, I'm going to lose people. I have to do these things. He knew all these things going in and understood that, which was refreshing to actually talk to. I mean, very refreshing to talk to. And we gave him a pretty good price because it's a pretty good website, and he didn't blink.
No.
Understand, man, you're giving us a lot for what we're paying.
So, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily anything other than pricing ourselves out of a lower caliber customer.
Might have
and I mean, I'm not trying to say that to be offensive, but if you don't know these basic things, you have no idea how much time I personally spend trying to educate you that I shouldn't have to spend when I can deal with high caliber, high quality customers. And I would rather deal with high caliber, high quality customers who know what they want, who have an idea, because it allows us to execute on a much higher level than messing about with this nonsense. Because I should not have to get up in the morning and walk around and think, okay, how am I going to word this email that is not going to have any expletives in it while still being able to tell this person where to go?
Well, and I was up till 2:30 in the morning crafting my email.
He was mad.
Because of what was the perception of how we failed and how we didn't give them what they needed and what they wanted. And, I had to put in many times, you did not pay for this. So you did not get it. I mean, how many times do I have to explain to you that if you didn't pay for it, we didn't do it? So yeah, you're going to have all these things that need to be done because they were never done. But for some reason, we were supposed to have been doing. Ongoing. How that came about, ongoing, I don't know, because it was just very challenging also to not using any expletives. I was very firm, and I think that probably upset them that I was so firm, because I said, no, you didn't pay for it.
You weren't as firm as I was.
Well, not this time, but I was pretty firm in the 2:30 in the morning email. Hers was a little firmer at 10 o'clock this morning, where she just basically cut them off and said, we're not going to do business with you anymore. And that's it. Goodbye. And we're going to take off all our stuff, take our ball home.
And I did. But I went ahead and I took all of our balls and left home before I hit send. Because I'm like, okay, you know what? All this stuff I gave you for free that you're clearly ungrateful for, it's gone. It's gone. And I'm not going to mess with somebody's site. I'm not going to, go in and intentionally jack anything up.
No, it works fine. It's operational. It works exactly what they paid for.
Yeah, but I took off the added things that were added benefits that were paid for plugins that I didn't charge for. Because I was trying to be nice. And you know what? Sometimes being nice doesn't pay.
So again, they have exactly what they paid for. It runs great. It looks great. Operational is great. Their SEO sucks, but they didn't pay for it.
Nope.
So, sorry,
So, in essence, boys and girls, the lesson to be learned here is you get what you pay for, and you don't get what you don't pay for.